It's 6 a.m. at Redemption Hill, and the 10 teenagers have just spent their first night behind bars.
Wake up!
I barely slept at all. I was real cold as well. We're in separate little cells. It's real weird.
Let's go, East Wing! Get up, get up!
It's bullshit, really. But then again, maybe it's going to get me used to the fact that the world is not what you expect. It's expect the unexpected.
It does put me off a lot of going to jail. But I suppose I might be learning something. It'll be show me how good I have it back in Hamilton.
I didn't even get to sleep the whole entire night because it was like really cold, and people walk past in the night with like flashlights shining them in your face, which wakes you up.
All you place your hands in the cage in front of you.
You're not exactly going to have the best accommodation. Right in a shithole, pretty much.
You'll remain inside your cell.
Young people spent what would, for many of them, have been their first night away from home. Now, a home with a loving parent is a luxury, but they just don't realise it yet.
Make sure you tie that hair back before you come out of that cell.
It was just cold and scary, and I was all by myself. There's no one to talk to. She was crying and we were locked up in our cells. They wouldn't let me out to go give her a hug or anything, and all she wanted was me to like go down there and talk to her.
Wake up, Jeremy.
But while 9 of them spent their night in the main prison wing, one was notable by his absence.
I got woken up quite early because I was in solitary, because I've disrespected 1 or 2 of the officers.
Followed around.
You know, got told to pick up my stuff and carry all my stuff to my room. They're only going to chuck me in there for 1 night, so I can just get a good night's sleep without anyone talking to me.
Place your hands on the front of the cage so you can see your fingers.
It's not what you think it's like being here. It's worse than what you think. Not being able to wear makeup, not being able to smoke, just wearing orange clothes, ugly shoes. That's not what you expect. You wouldn't want to be here yourself.
South wing, stand by. Luke, exit your cell with your bedpan to the bin.
We have to piss in a little frying pan-like thing. It's pathetic.
Make sure you pour it towards me so I can see. Right in the bin.
Using a bedpan would have been a surprise for many of them. But once again, it's how things could be in a prison. And it's a subtle reminder, once again, how good they do have it at home.
Samantha! Grab your bedpan, move out of your cell. Open the lid. Pour. This is your morning routine. We do this every day. Get used to it now. It comes faster. Open the lid.
Bedpan for a toilet, nah.
Close the lid.
3 of us didn't even have anything, we still had to tip it.
Open the lid. Pour.
Jesse, though, he's been going hard. Yeah.
Make your way up into the courtyard. No talking. Stay on the red line.
You can't go anywhere without walking on a red line, which is just stupid.
The red line is a control measure. Because outside the cell blocks, they get to see the sky, they get to see trees that may be around, and that's a sense of freedom.
Stop there.
By creating a red line within that environment, we're then stripping that away from them again.
Can't walk anywhere without standing on the red line. That's pathetic, I reckon.
Aaron, step up.
The whole idea in the prison is working to a prison system. Within a system, you have set routines. So every morning we have the same routine, bringing them out of the cells, cleaning their pans out into the bin, bringing them out, cleaning the pans.
Bringing out a bedpan, for God's sake. Even if you don't use it, you've still got to bring it out, empty it out with nothing in it, and still got to go wash it. What's up with that?
Routine behind bars also extends to the physical.
We had to go and do star jumps and stuff. It was quite ridiculous.
Get up, get the voices.
It's really about doing some general exercises in order to wake them up, to get them ready for the day's activities.
9, 7, 11, 12.
Just haze it here, full stop. Simple as that.
Look down here, click on the red line. Get on the red line, on it. Down that line. You have 3 minutes to strip down, have a shower, and get out of those showers. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, officer.
Okay. Go. Time on.
3 minutes to take all of these clothes off, which, you know, takes about half an hour. Have a shower, wash yourselves, brush your teeth, and then put all the clothes back on. That's bullshit.
3 minutes. It sucks. I hate it here.
Come on, come on.
Yeah, compared to the showers at home, it's like, it's crap. It's just utter crap.
That's too much. You got 1 minute left. Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Even working on my nana's farm, and that's luxury compared to here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This will not happen again. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, officer.
Get that toothbrush out of your mouth, sunshine. Rinse it off.
They were so cold. When I first turned it on, I was like, oh my God, it's freezing.
My shower experience was disgusting. You get 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, and it like makes your hair all gross and dry and stringy.
It's day one for the Tearaway teens at Redemption Hill, and they're about to learn another lesson, which for most will be a first.
When it comes to meals, they're preparing their own throughout the day, and the reason for that is trying to provide a life skill element to it.
It was kind of hard to make breakfast because it was for so many people. And I didn't know how much to make or anything.
It was actually pretty fun cooking breakfast. Just get away out of the cell for like at least like 10 minutes.
Move inside. No talking, just take a seat. We will direct the movement from here. Put your hand up if you're hungry. Not hungry, Luke. What?
Put my hand up.
What?
At the moment, Luke is struggling with authority. He's defiant, and it's a trait we realise this is a cause to some of the problems he's having at home. Now, to make progress, we have to be objective and show him he can't have everything on his own terms.
Stand up, Luke. Stand up. Stand behind your chair. Come down here.
I put my hand up when everyone else didn't see me, so he moved me.
Come stand over there.
The guys are picking on me, and I just don't respect that they should be able to do that. So I'll be mean to them and they'll be mean to me.
It's not a case of being mean to them or picking on them. As they enter adulthood, they have to gain a respect for authority, or they'll end up in a place like this, and none of us want to see that.
Let's try that again, Luke. Say again. Say again.
Yes,
Was that too hard to say before? Was it so hard to say that?
no.
Go on, go get some breakfast. Grab your breakfast, you come back to this table. Hurry up.
I'm just sick of being here. Don't roll through.
Oh, they're just being hard on us, trying to break us out of our shell. Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna work, to be honest.
It is hard for us. You know, sometimes we want to put our arm around them and tell them it's okay. But at this point in time, it'll undermine everything we're trying to do with them. We need to be firm with them to understand what's causing the antisocial behaviour. When we understand it, then we can put things in place in order to deal with it.
Did you use the kitchen? Did you use the dining hall? You gotta clean them. Part of your routine. You use it, you clean it. The three that are on breakfast, move forward to the other red line quickly. You cook breakfast, you clean up breakfast. You three are on toilets. Happy about that?
There's nothing I can do about it, see, so get over it, I suppose.
Good answer. I like that answer.
I'm sick of yelling out, yes, Warden. It's a waste of time. It's not going to change me. It's going to make me want to go home and have a big fat sesh. The officers should treat us with a bit of respect.
Hurry up. I don't want to hear an explanation. Just get on with it. Otherwise, you will be on toilet duties for the rest of this week.
They like hard ass on you. Anything, like, you think you're doing it right, but he's like, what, don't even look at me and all this stuff. All of them just gets mental about it.
Aaron, it's not a science project. Just get it done.
Don't like being yelled at, gets me angry.
Too much chatter, Aaron.
Yeah, but I'll...
Use your head.
I'll just stuff everything up, I'll go mental and start yelling and stuff.
Seats to be what? Basins to be what? All ledges to be what? Top to bottom, spick and span.
It just pissed me off to the max. They just think they're the shit when they're not.
Cleaning the bathroom, that was the hardest thing ever. Because it had to be up to his standard.
With morning duties complete, the teens are introduced to another of the realities of day-to-day prison routine.
Nothing to do, nothing to look at. Not even allowed to talk to each other, so we all just have to sit there in silence.
Boredom for the young people in the program is the reality of what prison is about. It is downtime, it is dead time, it is prison time. So we have to create that time within this environment as well. It's another mechanism we can use to subtly remind them just how good they do have it at home.
It's not teaching us anything, it's just making us even more shittier because we can't do anything, we're just sitting there.
I don't know if I can really handle it for the next few weeks. This is Warren.
It's just pathetic. They lock you up in cells for hours, doing nothing. You have to wait till they want you to eat. You have to wait till they want you to sleep. You have to get up when they want you to.
There seems to be a problem, Luke. What? So why are you banging the walls?
I didn't bang a wall.
You stand on that red line. Are you talking to me?
I'm not scared of you.
It's not a matter of being scared. I'm asking you. You got a problem?
No.
If I hear any banging coming from your cells, then I'll be coming back and we will be talking. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, who? I can't hear you, Luke.
Officer!
Oh, you better lose the attitude, Luke, or you're not going to enjoy yourself while you're here. Do you understand?
Yes, officer.
Cut off, Mark.
Let's go.
Let's go in.
You can break the speed limit on that red light.
Straight into you,
Kelsey. Stand and face me. Don't move. What are you smiling at, Aaron?
Listen up. This is how the system works here at Redemption Hill. If you want something, you have to earn it. You play up, you lose it. That's how it works. The more points you get, the more privileges you get. At the moment, you're all on level 1, washing. You earn some points, get to level 2, washing becomes easier. You go to level 2 shower, you get longer shower. You reach level 2 recreation and so on, recreation becomes better. And then the big one. you earn enough points, you will graduate to level 2 accommodation. You'll move from your single cell into a group cell that's got a toilet in there. It's all about working hard, being respectful, having manners, and answering the officers and the warden as you should do. Easy as that.
At the end of every day of their stay at Redemption Hill, the teens will be awarded points based on their performance since arrival. The more they earn, the greater the privilege. Longer showers, better recreation, improved laundry facilities, and their ultimate goal, accommodation complete with flushing toilet.
I'm gonna just try as hard as I can to get better, just to play the game.
The part I don't like about it is the points getting taken away because I do have a bit of a mouth on me.
Can you get that camera out of my face?
And I know that that'll just cost me points and stuff. Yeah.
I'm just sort of like thinking about my two paths I can take. I can either be a real dickhead and just go down the wrong path and see how much points I can lose and see how much nights I can get in isolation and stuff. Or I can just be real good and be upgraded and get a few luxuries and stuff.
Within the walls of Redemption Hill, the teens are adjusting to the monotony of prison routine.
Let's go, Paul.
And next on the agenda is hard labour.
The work parties that we've set up within this environment reflects a lot of the work parties that prisons do. They are set aside as a break from the monotony of the usual routines, and it starts building up a work ethic and realising that what you put in is what you're going to get out as well.
Okay, people, in front of you, there's a whole lot of mess. I want this place cleaned up. Let's get everything ripped out of here. I want it levelled, cleared, cleaned.
It was so good to just get out there and be able to do something like that extends you outside of your little box.
Any questions, problems, concerns? None? Good. Get stuck in. Away you go.
I'd rather be doing this all day than sitting in that cell with my hands on that cage.
This 100-year-old jungle thing down here.
Good work, Aaron.
Just ivy everywhere and it's just a big mess.
Watch your fingers.
I tried making it look like I was sweeping or something like that. Didn't work.
What's next, Stephanie?
I'm still sweeping.
Find another job.
I just want to come home. I'm sick of it. It's all I want to do. Yeah.
Well done, Jesse. That's good.
It's not that I enjoyed it, it's just that, well, you know, I had to do it. You might as well not stand there, you know, you might as well get into it and get done as quick as you can.
That's it. Good stuff, girls. I was like, oh my goodness, it's gonna take ages. And then like 10 minutes later, all the trees were down and all the grass was picked up and it was all redone.
After being kept busy for several hours during the work party,
Better get a smoke after this.
thoughts turn to addictions.
I'm dying for a cigarette, man. I just start thinking crazy thoughts when I don't have a cigarette.
Smoking for the young people on this program has become a very big issue. So stress levels do rise.
Don't know what it feels like, man.
You're not going to die from not having a cigarette. They're not that far gone that they are so dependent and reliant on it. They're still young people. It's a chance for them to maybe come to that crossroads and realise they don't actually need it.
Oh my God, I think I'm actually gonna die, like... Oh, I'm actually gonna die, it's not funny.
Just have cravings for ciggies all the time. I think I'm being withdrawn at the moment, yeah.
I don't really have anything else to say. Apart from I just need smoke. That's all, really.
They're all dying for a smoke, and it's just so funny because I'm just sitting here going, well, I don't need one.
Their parents sent them on this program with a supply of cigarettes. And we'll keep monitoring them closely just to see how they get on without them. The parents would like them to stop, but we have plenty of activities to keep their minds off that. This afternoon, we're going to be looking at ways of overcoming barriers in terms of communication. We're going to be working in pairs. One of you will be blindfolded. You will then be given a yellow ball. The people that are blindfolded must try and tag out everybody else within this area. The other partner is going to be like the eyes and the ears for that person. It's all about communication.
To be honest, I don't think communication is much of a big deal in life.
Stand by. Go.
Okay, turn left a tiny bit.
The activities we designed to enhance self-esteem and also to overcome certain barriers and create a bond between each individual.
What? Where's my ball gone? Where's my ball?
That game was more about just yelling over top of people, really. They look so stupid walking around with their arms out like a zombie and all this.
Even though it was really hard to hear, you just had to like tune out all the other voices and listen to what they were saying.
Turn left! Okay,
That was good fun, that game. Everybody was talking at once, and instead of one person talking at a time and too many leaders trying to all just yell.
Yeah, I got him! I got him!
Everyone was listening to what other people had to say.
Aaron, your legs!
What name?
Your right! Between your legs!
But for two of the inmates, an exercise in communication has a more intimate message.
Now, throw it! No, you missed it!
Aaron is really hot. Yeah.
It's pretty hot compared to the other girls. I suppose it's just because I'm not really interested in any other chicks.
As the first day at Redemption Hill draws to a close, thoughts turn to the point system and any privileges earned by the teens.
You sure a bit more, a bit less, or what?
Quieten down over there. Fun and games was out there, all right? Don't bring it in here.
The officers, yeah, they'll be joking around with you and stuff and laughing, and then they'll just be like hard out serious. It's not like I want to go out and lose points.
I'm real keen to go get some points and get into the secondary accommodation, you know, so I can, that'd be good.
I don't even reckon these point things are that great. So they said the best one is the room with a toilet in it. It's pathetic.
Stand by for a points update. Kelsey, you've got 3 points.
The points are allocated on the basis of self-improvement since arrival. Now, they may believe they've performed better than somebody else, but it's their own personal improvement we're interested in.
Jesse, you have got 2 points. Ebony, you have 2 points. Jeremy, 4 points. Bridget, you have 3 points. Aaron, 3 points. Jonathan, you have 4 points. You understand?
Yes, Warden.
Jessica, 4 points. Luke, you have 1 point. Do you understand?
Yes, Warden.
Samantha, you still have got to earn some points. Do you understand?
Yes, Warden. It's just hard. I got no points. I don't know why. I think it was because I was getting shitty and everything. That made me really upset.
Samantha hasn't actually done anything wrong, but she hasn't done anything to improve herself either. Eventually, they will all understand. It's about pushing their own boundaries, not somebody else's.
Wake up, these, wake up. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Jesse, get up, get changed down the line. Get out. That's better. That's what we want to see. Go!
1, 2, 3, 4,
Catch up.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This might be the next thing. Don't stand on my ankle, boy.
Okay. Oh, watch out.
Aaron's like the pretty boy. He's like the sweetie that all the girls are like, oh, Aaron's so hot and all that. And then Jesse thinks all the girls want him and he's just the hottest thing out. Jonathan, he just really wants to be in with like Jesse and Aaron. Luke's kind of like the aggro one. He's like kind of the tough guy. And then Jeremy's quite mysterious kind of thing. Like he'll just sit there and be all quiet.
Harder. There's one that's got a big ego. That's Jesse. He's all like me, trying to be all hard and shit.
West side. Yo, what's up? I'm on here. It's good.
Jesse and Jeremy, they're like the cool people.
Peace out, man. Too.
Jeremy and his jokes, like, that got really frustrating, the way him and Jesse just kept going on and on and on.
Why are women's feet smaller than men's?
Why?
So they can stand closer to the kitchen sink.
Jeremy is saying to piss me off with the sexist jokes.
I hate the twins, man. I just hate the twins. They're so annoying. They're just little selfish little bitches, man.
Look at my tights, cuz.
Jesse, he's pretty full of himself. He just makes up heaps of stuff.
RIP there. I don't want to go somewhere dead.
Where?
Yeah, RIP, look.
Okay, yep. Here's Jesse talking out of his ass again.
Oh, look at his little gravestone. Ah! Oh my God.
The warden is about to deliver another harsh message about the reality of life and death behind bars.
A lot of things have happened in this place. Behind this wall, that is actually the hanging yard. People were executed and hung in that yard. In this area here, we've got 5 people buried. One of them is a female. The most notorious person is Roland Edwards. He was a mass murderer. He murdered an entire family.
The cemetery makes me feel a bit uncomfortable, but then it makes it feel like more real. To me, they're dead. We're the living. They can't hurt us unless you let them hurt you.
It just seems weird having like dead bodies like 50 metres away from you when you're sleeping. It is sort of creepy, but yeah.
It's a fact of prison life that people do die inside. Now, there are people here that have died of natural causes and from execution.
Let's go, move it out.
The twins have both said that they are sensitive to the dead, and we respect that. But there's plenty to keep their minds off it, and getting them dirty is a great way to introduce the laundry facilities. Level 1 washing means you wash your own clothes with a bar of soap. We give them the opportunity also to have a shower. At the same time, you must be washing your overalls.
I've got to have a shower, plus in 3 minutes' time, I've got to have washed my clothes. That's a bit stupid.
It's up to you to try to earn those points to get you away from level 1 and move you to level 2.
You just need to wash the tracksuit. You're not getting naked.
I don't want to get my underclothes dirty. Oh my God, cleaning my clothes in the shower was pathetic. That's just wrong. It needs washing powder and a washing machine.
It was pretty yuck because we all got wet and soapy.
Rub it hard, I want it nice and clean. Quickly.
They made us get dirty at the working party just so we could do that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I got soap fire right now.
I dropped the soap too.
It felt pretty cheap, having to shower with your clothes on. All they gave you was soap and just chucked you in the shower. I wasn't impressed at all, so it does motivate me a bit to get more points.
Only by earning more points will the inmates eventually be rewarded with improved washing facilities. But for now, they're ready for visiting time at Redemption Hill. And their first guests, a pair of reformed criminals.
We have a couple of guests here this afternoon, and they're going to come in to have a little bit of a chat about things.
The environment that we're in prison life, it's very obvious to us that none of them have ever experienced anything like this before. So they have absolutely no idea what's installed in terms of prison.
I was a drug addict, armed robber, been to every jail in the North Island. Do you guys reckon it's a joke going to jail? Do you?
No.
You guys are only young. Believe me, I've been on the other side of the fence. Jail is not a joke. I've seen people in the prison stuffed up. They're only doing a few months. And there's guys in there who are doing 10, 15 years. They look at you who are only doing 6 months to a year as a bum boy. And they don't care who they bash.
They were real about it. I was just like, whoa, that kind of stuff really happens.
Yeah, I'm an ex-gang member. I have a violent history of assaults, home invasions, car conversions, burglaries, you name it, I've done it. I've got the knife scars to prove it as well. And long-term effects of my alcohol and drug abuse, I only have 1/3 of my liver left. I have a weak heart. I have a small benign tumour in my brain that's been caused by drug abuse that has resulted in me having epilepsy now. Have a good time on the drugs and the alcohol, guys.
Yeah, it was definitely like a wake-up call to be like, oh, nah, hell no, I don't want to get into that sort of stuff, like get into hard-out drugs.
Anybody here smoke weed? Put your hand up if you smoke weed. Sweet.
Everyone starts on dope. That's the devil's tool.
He was just saying that smoking joints lead to taking a pee. I don't want to touch another drug apart from weed, but I just don't know if I want to quit now or quit later on in life.
Now, where are you going to get your money to pay for drugs? Go out, steal some shit, eh? And what about the poor bugger that you've ripped off? How do you think they feel? I was Mr. Staunch, I was Mr. Tough, no one could take me down. I was the man. And you know what? I was alone.
One day you get older. You don't think like that when you're young and dumb. Nah. Do you ever think about your family?
Because I hurt my mother. I destroyed my mother. You guys, right now, right this minute, whether or not you think your parents care, I can tell you something. You are destroying your mothers. You are breaking their hearts.
Introducing the young people to the ex-convicts is another way of getting the message home. And I think for the first time, it did open their eyes to the fact that if they carry on the way they do at home, it can have a terrible impact on the people they love.
Stand by for points update. Ebony, 5 points. Aaron, you've got 4 points. Samantha, you've got 6 points.
Thank you, Warden.
First night I got no points, and then the second night it was my plan to at least get like 1 point. And then I got 6 points, and I was pretty proud of that.
Bridget, for today you've got 4 points. Jeremy, 1 point. Jesse, for today you have got 1 point. If you think you've been hard done by tonight with your points, then maybe you need to have a hard, close look at yourself. Start figuring it out.
But when the lights go out at Redemption Hill, thoughts of previous inmates return to haunt overactive teenage imaginations.
Hearing these weird ass noises like knocking on the door and then scratching from Aaron's cell to the door then to my cell. There's no explanation for it.
Yeah, just scratching on my wall and the door right by my cell. Yeah, I don't know who it is or what it is. But they're like, oh no, this place is over 100 years old, it could be haunted.
Officer! Are you guys alright? I heard someone knocking on the wall. There's scratch marks like they look like they've just been done. There's actual scratch marks. I keep on getting woken up during the night times. Like last night I didn't have a very good sleep, I'd just wake up for some reason. And there'd just be someone standing there, and when I go off to sleep, someone will be just rubbing my hair and just rubbing my elbow and just being annoying. So I just turn around and just tell them to go away, and then I just ignore it. I'm used to all that sort of stuff. Like spirits being around me and all that. I try to forget about it and like start thinking about something else. And normally it just goes away if I just ignore it.
It's been a long and eventful day for the teens, but the warden still has one more surprise in store.
Stand to your mark, quickly. Stand to your mark, quickly. Stand to your mark. Hurry up, Luke. Get your feet on the floor in. 3, 2. What's the name of my house?
Redemption Hill, Warden.
Who owns your freedom?
You, Warden.
Can't hear you.
You, Warden.
The reason we conducted the shake-up is because they've been here a little bit of time now, and then within that they start to get a little bit comfortable within their environment as well. By putting them out of bed, it disorientates them and show them that, hey, you got to realise you're on a program, you're in a prison, we're in control, we're in charge, and this is how it's going to be.
Where are you, Luke? What hill are you on, Luke? Redemption Hill, Luke.
Redemption Hill.
Whose house?
I was just real angry then. But yeah, I'm not used to having people own my freedom and telling me what to do. But yeah, I was pretty pissed off when they woke us up, especially to say that.
What's the name of my house?
I'm not sure, Warden, I can't remember.
What sort of hill are we on? Redemption, tell me.
Redemption, Warden. That really annoyed me. It was pathetic, I think. It was just dumb. It was a waste of time. I hated it.
Oh, no, get back to bed.
It's hard for everyone. It's hard for the staff that run the program as well as the young people. But you've got to go through the tough times and the hard times before you can appreciate the better times. And we'll get to that as the program goes on. And when you start seeing the positive changes they make, it makes it all worthwhile.
Remember, my house. Redemption Hill. That's the cure.
Next week on Redemption Hill.
We will snap you out. We will hit you hard. Watch yourselves from here on in.
Resentments continue to build between inmates and officers.
You know, just stands there like, you know, he's hot shit and stuff. It's just like, nah.
An inmate and inmate.
I just want to smack him in the head.
And plans are hatched to escape from the prison.
Hopefully I get away. I will.
Their journey continues next week on Redemption Hill.
And give them a run for their money. Yeah.